Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be counting all of my savings for the month of March, and I'm going to see how much growth I have accumulated in my savings envelopes. So I'm going to be sipping on my green tea. Alright, so I'm going to go through each envelope. I have my amounts that I calculated at the beginning of the month, my starting amount for March, and now I'm going to go through and see my ending amount, and then I'm going to calculate the growth for each envelope and then the growth for my total savings for these envelopes in March. For property tax, we started March with $300 for property tax. So you guys know this is my in the bank tracker, so every few $100s I deposit amounts from each envelope into the bank because I don't like to keep more than a couple hundred. I will be depositing these amounts probably this week. So for property taxes, I already have $500 sitting in the bank for that. So I have 500 plus 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120. So I have 1,120. 1,120. I'm so proud of that growth. That is a difference of $820. $820 growth. Property taxes for the month of March. I will be paying my next property tax bill soon, so this envelope will be going back to zero and it will just keep on renewing itself. So emergency fund, we started the month with $45. Now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40. $140. So that's a difference of $95. For daycare, we started March off with $240. And we do have the in the bank tracker for this as well. So for daycare, I have $300 in the bank already. 300 plus 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. $960, which is amazing. That's a difference of $720. Is car. We started the month with $20, and this is just kind of for like oil changes and things like that. So 10, 20, 30, 35. A little bit of growth for car, but that's okay because any growth is good growth. So for birthday, we didn't have anything to start with. We're just funding this slowly. So we have 20, 40. My goal for the end of March was to have something in every single envelope, and I accomplished that, so that feels good. For family, again, we didn't start with anything, and we have $20 in family, so that's a change of $20 growth. For clothes, we started with 20 and we did make some progress here. We have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So holiday, we did accomplish our goal for Easter, so we already used up everything for Easter. So our next holiday we're going to be starting to fund for is Christmas. So we just have $10 for now in Christmas. But even at $10, that could have been $10 that I just aimlessly used on something else, but I'm starting early, I'm planning ahead, and it's all gonna add up by the time it's December. We will have a good amount of money in there. Home, we made a ton of progress as well. We started the month off with 40. And 100, 200, 300, 350, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. So we made super good progress with that. Do any of you know what the calculation is, but you still have to calculate it on your calculator anyways? That was my struggle in school. For sure. With this, if you've been following me for a little bit, you know we're gonna buy a patio set to put outside for the summer so we can have lots of good vibes and hangouts. For fall, we started with 0, and we're just starting off small, $10. Wants, we started off at 0. This is just kind of a miscellaneous savings envelope, and now we have 20. For vacation, we started out at 55, and we made some progress here as well. Now we have 150. So I am so proud of the progress that we made in March. Our tax return definitely helped with this. But that is it for the counting. And now I'm gonna calculate the grand total of what I've saved so far in these envelopes and the amount of growth we made in March. And I do also want to note, I do mention this in other videos, but yes, I do have bank accounts. I have separate savings accounts. All of my son's savings for the future and his education, all of that is separate online, as well as certain investments and saving accounts for us we do online. This is different specific saving goals that we have, and that is what I use my cash envelopes for my savings for this for. And guys, stay tuned because next week I am going to be selling these cash envelopes binders with 10 inserts inside, and you can either have it plain, it will be this binder. You can either get it plain or you can get it customized with different fonts, either to say like cash or savings or anything that you want customized on the front. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited that I have these now available. is our March savings trackings, and I'm going to calculate first of all the end amount that we have saved. So I will calculate this column first. So for the month of March, our total savings for our cash envelopes is $3,025. I am so proud of this. And now I'm going to calculate the total growth. So there's two ways I can do this. You can either calculate this column. I'm going to calculate this column and then subtract the end amount from the starting amount. So we started 720 at the beginning of the month. So do our total savings, subtract what we started with, and we have a total growth of $2,305 for the month of March. That's amazing. So you guys, every little dollar counts. When you get paid, when you get that income coming in, when you start accounting for every single dollar that comes into your account, you start allocating it to exactly where you want it to go and start telling your money where it's gonna go, you're gonna see such a huge change in your finances, especially in times like now where it's hard financially and everything for everyone. So I am so proud with the growth we accomplished. Thanks so much for watching, guys.